How is everybody doing? I'm doing well, Sherry. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. We're gonna get started. Hope everybody is doing well as well. It's a early time. Just hop on in here before it gets crazy in the day. Okay, so we're gonna start. So I'm doing all air signs for the month of October. A little behind, but it's all good. So all the air signs. Um, Happy birthday for Libras if they were celebrating recently, and etc. All right, so we're gonna get started. Um, okay, let's start with let's start with Aquarius. Let's start with Aquarius. So this is Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be sure to watch your placements, your different main placements and your love placements, so that you can get an accurate picture um, of, you know, just everything that you're going through, and stuff might resonate differently, okay? All right, so, and we're off. We want this. We want this here. All right, so Aquarius. So we begin, with a frustration over finances. Okay, concerns with finances. It's like you're at the last lap, the last test before something changes, something drastic changes. Our next energy is envy, jealousy, but you know we'll tap into that. But a lot of that sometimes also is spirit wants you to know not to look at others, as far as like, because it's coming right next to finances, so I have to take that those are neighboring energies. You may look at someone and be like, I'm smarter than a lot of people in this room, or I'm smarter than my boss, or I'm smarter than, why haven't I met my abundance? Okay, so just keep working, keep your head down, and be grateful. And that's a challenge. It's a challenge, especially in trying times. First chakra, so need to balance your chakra, as far as your root chakra is concerned, to have the courage and believe that things are going to be okay. You understand? You keep the faith. The angel of love is here, so the angel of love is protecting you, making sure that you are in a loving energy, that you are fulfilled, you have fulfillment, whether it's financial or in relationships. So that's a great card. Community, so there is a get together. There's definitely, family related or friends, etc., events where you have to show face. A lot of people admire you, and when you walk in a room, they don't see what you're going through. So yes, traveling is coming right next to that. So we have travel. How you doing, Southwest? um, yeah, we have travel with that. And woman holding a heart. To me, this card is love for yourself. You have been through hell on wheels. It has been, I would say, trying like 3 to 5 years, and some 10, the last 10 years. I will definitely say for the energy of Aquarius, it's a different pinnacle. So this pinnacle of your life will be abundant, will be happy. And I know you're like, how are you saying that with all these cards? Because these are just, when you have challenges or tests like that, that means that you're about to have something great. So we have the healer of the ages. You're being open to healing information, to holistic healing, not just medicine. If you need to take your medicine, go see a doctor, etc., a professional, but also to leading a healthier life. Well, I'm the spiritual journey, and look exactly what I was just saying. Spirit is saying, be patient. So with this energy, I'm gonna put these two together with finances, and you're grateful that finances come in right in the nick of time to save you, to help you, etc. But the spirit is saying be patient, because they're about to show out and show, look, the sun card. This is the happiest card in this deck. So there ain't no way you have all this like frustration, concerns with money and all that, and then the sun card. So that means, and the angel of love, and the world card. So there's a lot of hard lessons you have completed. There's a lot of lessons. You're having new contracts, new opportunities, new jobs. There's an opportunity of new jobs. Um, let's get a couple of the Kipper deck. Um, Big girl. Did you see the title? This is air signs, all air signs. Okay. I seriously can't. All right. Hilarious. Let me put this for. Okay. Let's activate this. Let's do subscribers. When will I ever learn? But I guess thank you. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wherever I go, comedy follows me. I guess, I am funny or silly, and what a way to start my mornings, right? Early afternoon. Hilarious. So mature energy is coming out for you. That I pair that with with the world card. You have learned an unbelievable lessons. There are people that have not and will not in this lifetime learn as much as you have learned, and you're constantly learning. Improving yourself. Researching stuff about spirituality. The more you learn about spirituality and self-help and shadow work, the more you will ascend. Community. So family is of significance, group of people, gatherings, journey. The similar cards are coming out in two different decks, Aquarius, two different decks. So there's travel, and there's also travel for work. The angel of love and love is here, so there is a choice, but not without false people. And by the way, there are jealous people, because like I said earlier, do not worry about other people, but there is some jealousy coming towards you where you don't look what you've been through. And look at right underneath the jealous people. This is why. Now the irony is, when this first came out, a lot of you were like, red alert, we're on red alert, call the 911, it's an emergency, right? And I wasn't worried about it, because I'm like, if finances are your biggest concern right now, that means that something is happening. There's something that's going to happen, and it's a test. It's a test that keeps going until one day you just have a breakthrough. But you won't have the breakthrough until you start. You have to start something. Some people are stopped by the start. Let me say that again. Some people are stopped by the starting something. Taking a leap of faith and trying something new, whatever it is, whether it's a side job, whether it's an extra income, whether it's a passive income, or you becoming your boss, because there's unexpected money coming in. The alley-oop, the universe gonna come in right in the nick of time, and it's like, here we are to save the day. But you are learning that every time you get abundance, you are being tested. What are you gonna do with the money? Are you paying it forward? Are you saving? Are you being mindful with it? So there is a message coming in. Somebody's gonna be contacting you, and some things about a house. There's some things that you have decisions to make. Look what I just pulled. Great fortune and official person. So great fortune. This is not casual. This is not just like, there is unexpected income, but there is, look at these cards, which I knew were going to follow. That worry, that concern. You are concerned about the future. Anxiety is like a fear of the future. So you're worried about not having enough in the future, not being able to pay this bill, not being able to do whatever, and it didn't happen yet. So you're in panic mode for something. We're in panic mode for things that didn't happen. Why don't you let stuff play out, or pretend like, hey, it's gonna work out? Brainwash yourself into saying it's gonna be fine. A mature man and mature woman, there is a couple, so you got love here. So this is your energy. You are being aligned with someone, and you're gonna be recognized for whatever you start, your talent. This is gonna come an epiphany if you haven't already, or people that are working on something, keep working, because there's high honor with the money that you're coming in. Your enemies will see that you are, you know, you will be elevated. And marriage is here. When I just spoke about the mature person, but be careful, there's people that are trying to steal your energy, steal your time, you know, waste time. And as you ascend and we keep doing these spiritual readings and you keep learning, you have less tolerant for the BS, less tolerant for the nonsense, less tolerant for people that are have extra energies, etc. Let's clarify some of this. And the pathway is going to open. See, Aquarius, the pathway is going to open for abundance and blessings, etc. And as I broke the deck, because I was about to put this down, and Spirit said no, because this already came out in the you know, in the early energies that I was channeling. A spiritual gift. This is money and something coming in that you do not have to work for. This is not money that, oh, I work hard, I'm getting a paycheck. This is a gift from the universe. When this card comes out, you are not working for something that's going to come in and work out right in the nick of time. So keep the faith. Okay, let's clarify some of these. Let's get a couple cards for finance while we're talking about that. Look into my ascendant. Yeah, that's great, Southwest. I thought it says all signs. It's all right, man. I'm glad you're here. Fear of failure. Remember that fear I was just talking about? Fear of something not working. Fear of not having. That's you. You just put yourself on panic mode because you don't trust yourself that something can work. You don't trust yourself. Boy, you don't trust yourself. You have those moments. So go back to your strong Aquarius self where you are in power and you have faith and you believe that something's gonna happen, that something will happen and work out. So when you have these fears and anxiety that I was already channeling, just flip it, switch and flip it. Just say, you know what, I'm gonna get out of this situation. Strategize. Okay, so I'm gonna have, you know, I'm gonna work overtime, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and strategize so that you will not put yourself in a situation that you have to be concerned. And when this abundance comes in and money comes in, you know what to do. You know what to do, Aquarius. And remember, there's two different mindsets of poor people versus rich people. Poor people just want to pay bills. A rich person, a rich mindset, wealthy mindset person is going to say, okay, I'm getting money. How do I double that money? How do I make that money grow? Whether it's selling hot plates in church, doing whatever you got to do to make the money. And yeah, you're going to be paying bills and stuff and making sure you take care of all your responsibility. But it's also the rich mindset is how can I double this $500? How can I double this $1,000? How can I make money? And how is using your gift and doing something that you can control. I'm a big fan of having your own business. Not everybody is able to do that because it is a lot of work. It is crazy. But you've been slaving away to make other people have their own business and be rich. So why not slave away on your own? You know, or at the very least, I believe in you having a little stream of income, whether it's a little side hustle or something, money that nobody gotta, you know, be tapping into and you control. Very important. So don't worry about fear of failure. Self-care. When you go into these workaholic modes, make sure you have time to sleep and rest, because I get that. Continue to research and make yourself better. Make yourself so good at whatever you do by researching, looking at video. Most of the time that I have downtime, I don't be watching like toxic stuff, you know, and toxic social media. If anything, I watch something make me laugh a little bit, but what am I doing? I'm researching. I'm learning so much. Like, y'all don't even have a clue how much I just be diving into learning. And that's what's suggested. Okay, so just make sure that you learn, that you, yeah, this is the wrong, okay, that's the love deck. Okay, that you learn something new so that you get so good that you are the competition for everybody, that people cannot and will be afraid to compete with you because you're the best at whatever, even at a job that you have. How you doing, James? Get so good that people can't afford to fire you, because it's like, man, I'm nice at this. I'm the nicest at this. So you could go ahead and try to replace me. I'll have fun looking at you replace me, and then I'm gonna be great somewhere else. Be that to the point where you're almost cocky. By continuing to be trained. And some of you are starting a new job or a new opportunity, and you're going to be trained. And Spirit is saying, walk away from a job and continue to empower yourself. And look at the bottom. Look at the bottom, Aquarius. Come on now. No. Let's double back. This is a boss. I'm sorry, whoever I'm reading for, I'm getting boss energy. You're supposed to be the leader. Because once you become a boss at something, you could invest and train somebody to do the work so you could just do less work. Real wealthy people don't work that hard. They work like maybe 2-3 hours a day. It's like, let's check the stats, let's check the money, the inventory real quick, and let me go back to going on a spa. You train people to do what it is that you have to do. Unexpected income in the second deck. So wait. Let's go back. Let's go back. This is a thing of the past. Let's wrap up this reading for Aquarius. But this is a thing of the past. See, this is an illusion that evil forces are trying to keep you to think like, man, I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna have enough. Be cocky. Be cocky in your head. Brainwash yourself to be like, man, I'm gonna have so much money. It's not even funny. I have so much money. Talk yourself into it. Okay, payday. Money's coming on the horizon. I don't even gotta do no more. Let me clarify some of the. Let's see that you have your own store. Thank you. So kind of a vibe. Yeah, I'm a vibe connoisseur, James. I'm a vibe. I sell vibes. Okay, I sell stuff that will give you an abundance vibe. I sell candles, crystals, things for your home to keep you all nice and calm so that you can manifest the life that you want, or be calm enough to receive abundance. So look, this came out. Big Daddy's in the house, ironically, right? So this is you taking. This is, of course, the Emperor energy, divine masculine. It's flip and switch it, but this is you tempering yourself and taking control. Now, this energy could mean this is a double entendre. Okay, this is a double entendre. This means that yes, your divine counterpart is coming towards you, but also it could be someone wants a second opportunity or a chance at love here. As well, but you are also taking control because the Emperor takes control. There's going to be a message. Someone's going to contact you. You have to make an emotional decision. The justice is going to be served here. Libra could be a Libra energy or whatever, Aries, but the love, the angel of love is overseeing relationships and anything. So if something doesn't work out, that means it's not supposed to be. But let's see. Let's get a few cards to wrap up this reading. Okay, so there's a conversation. Someone wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You are going to continue to work on your abundance, Leo energy here, and make sure that you are grounded. So you're going to be making sure that you're working on your abundance. You have choices. You will have a lot of people because you're cleaning your energy. So you're going to have a lot of people coming towards you. Player haters, the players from the Himalayas, but you're just going to wash them off. Look, the end, the Ten of Swords to player energy because you're balanced. Look, you're, on water, basically. Your emotions are balanced, male or female, doesn't matter. Let's clarify some of these. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. When you least expect it. So look, you're going to be working, okay? So you're going to be putting in work, taking all the good advice that we're giving you and tempering yourself, Sagittarius energy. And waiting for your abundance, continuing to wait. But while you wait, don't wait idle. Just continue to work and rest and do all the stuff that's good for you, for your self-care. When you least expect it, Aquarius, something is going to pan out. There is a change or some drastic shock when it comes to love. Someone from your past as well. Let me just see. All right, let's do love cards and then we go on to Libra. That right? Big Daddies. Is Southwest still here? Whoever. Hilarious. Hilarious. Big Daddy. Well, the Emperor. The Emperor, where are you? The Emperor's in control. What is an Emperor? What is a Big Daddy? Big Daddy, male or female, doesn't matter. Someone that's abundant, a boss that owns things or makes abundance, creates abundance, has, is an entrepreneur mindset, has enough or knows how to get it, or has a bunch of jobs and make sure that he has enough, supports his partner, helps, and is ambitious and is kind-hearted, is level, is in control of feelings. So if all that defines someone, then that's, but that's what you're manifesting. All right, let's see. Make a move. Someone's gonna make a move. There's somebody that wants to make a move already. And but you're attracting love. You keep attracting everything because a lot of people like your energy and love your aura. Regardless, you like having a chaos in your head, like worrying, concerned. Like your subtitles read crazy, but people can't see it. You're gonna find someone that does your love language, a past life connection. Look, courting all the cards of new love. So very soon, I'm not taking this card as you can't decide, you haven't decided. Some of you have not decided if you want to be alone or be with someone, or you might have a choice, but the very soon actually means very soon. There's always people attracted to Aquarius. There's a lot of Aquarius, not all, but you just have to decide because you've cleansed your aura. You can't go with someone that's beautiful and toxic, or a toxic liar. So you have been put in separation from someone, and Spirit is saying, keep it that way. The separation is for a reason. I'll come on Friday. Yes, James. Yes. That should be nice. That should be great. You deserve love. Music is therapy too. I love music. Forgive and learn, forgive and heal. Whatever these messages or whoever's going to contact you or this conversation. Right now, the moon energy that just happened a couple of days ago is in Aries. So the crash out. People are going to test you, but let go of control issues. Like, don't try to just work for the future and save and do whatever you got to do to have enough. But surrender and make sure that very soon again. So some of you may have to decide, do you want to be with someone, or you want to be alone? So just decide what you want. Honeymoon, you're going to be spending time with someone, and Spirit is saying release an ex. Sometimes when people, because they're deceptive, they're still lying or whatever, that's why you would put in separation. Sometimes when people have been alone so long, they're like, man, maybe my ex wasn't so bad. It's like when you're really hungry and anything looks good. Like, if I season this rock, I might be able to eat it or whatever. Yep, look, a reconciliation. So that little surprise thing might be a reconciliation, but that's why this card keeps coming out, because you're gonna have a decision. Now it's very strong. Yes, you're gonna have a decision because there's new love as well. Express your love and trust. Continue to trust. Okay. So that was your reading, Aquarius. I'll time stamp these. We're gonna go to Libra next. So that was your reading for October. Many blessings. And if you have air, you have Aquarius in your chart, make sure that you rewatch or watch so that you can see how the energies will play out. Okay, I didn't interrupt your reading. No, I love music. If you know anything about me, you know that I am obsessed with sounds and music, and that's not an interruption. That goes part of the plan. But I'm such a professional that I could keep going. An empress. You can't get me off my throne. So it's like I could, dibble and dabble over here, make a quick jokey joke, but I'm on it. I'm on it. I got this. As you can see, but music is not. It's not an interruption, and maybe you said that for a reason. I find everything for a reason. Centering yourself with music. So we'll take that. We'll take that message. That's exciting. That's exciting. And I was up on game, James. I already knew. I keep up with everything, with all that stuff. I keep up. There was a free concert this weekend in Philly. It's stuff. Okay. We're putting that over here. We're putting this over here. What y'all talking about? They're talking about nothing. Let's see. Southwest. I don't even know what that is, but is that? I don't even know. I don't even want to guess. I can't tell some of those emojis. So Libra, report to the front, or if you're watching this, enjoy. I don't even want to. What is that? It looks like lunch, but that first thing, a little sus. Like, I don't know. Well, it's nice to see you here, friends. You know, I didn't really announce ahead of time that I was gonna go live. I just be surprising. I told my members, if you're part of my membership, you get all the little deets, but not everybody's available all the time. So I just, you know, I like this, the daytime energy. You know, it's always now o'clock when I want to read. It's like whenever. So wow, wow. Okay, we started with victory. Libra, happy birthday again if you celebrating again, or that's just a rock and a plate. Oh, oh my God, we should take this show on the road. We should take this show on the road. Yeah. Okay. That's why I am so silly. This is why people have such a good time because I'm like a ready-made show. I'm already a made character because I did say that. I did say that. Yeah, it's like people would just be wishful thinking. Like, nah. I know they were terrible, but you know, I think they had a couple little minutes to think. Now they're good. That's like, you know, serving yourself a plate of rocks and be like, nah, everything with garlic tastes good. Yeah, right. So, yeah, right. F around and find out. Right? You're gonna F around and find out. A rock is still a rock. Don't let me break out in song. Okay. It's not gonna be pretty for anybody. A little bit. Alfredo. So yeah, I like him a little bit. I just don't like his antics or what he says or what he stands for, and so I don't. I gotta like the whole person. You know how people say, if you could like an artist even if they're absolutely toxic and horrible to people in real life. Nope. Not like, so I like a little bit of his songs. I just don't. I know he's talented, but I'm not. I don't really mess with him like that. Okay. All right, Libra, what you got for me? What's going on? So you have victory. Something the heck is going to work out. It's going to work out tremendously. You're coming out as being appreciative and having gratitude. I did a shorts about start your day with gratitude. You have to be grateful because if you're not like grateful for like the little bit that you do have, how are they gonna give you more? Because let's say you're like a jerk, you don't appreciate anything. So when the energy gets amplified and you're rich, you're just gonna be a rich, you know what, you know. So this combination is pivotal. Being appreciative is what's going to bring the victory. This decision that you have to make, and you as Libra going back and forth, balancing, trying to balance, find balance, but there is a need to walk away. Spirit is saying walk away for your happiness. Second chakra is here, so your sacral chakra, your passion center is being ignited for you to be passionate about stuff. Okay, um, passion. So you're gonna be drawn to go into things that you're passionate about, and your gift. The world card is here, so anytime you see the world card, that basically means you learned a lot, like a lot of lessons, and a lot of cycles are completing. Everything gets better with hassles. Yeah, try it out on socks. Community, so there's a get together, a lot of get togethers. Family is of significance, trying to keep the family in order. You're manifesting abundance, of course, and let's get some Kipper cards. Lady Blue, I will leave you in peace. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget that you are the baddest one in the room at all times. That's so nice, you know. That's nice. You are positive and you're consistent, and persistent. So that's nice. I'll take good words. Those are good words. Thank you, James. You like what you like, and you know what am I gonna do about it? I can't, you know, do anything about it. I can't go against you. So let's get some cards. Let's see what's up. Lady Blue. Okay. So community, very strong on family right now. There's a lot of family energy, putting the family in order. Get who is your family, trying to see who you can trust also in the family. There's a mature man is here, so there's someone of age that, you know, mature person, doesn't have to be old, but they are coming out as a mature energy. They're here to help you, so you will be getting assistance help from someone that is older, and that advice or something. You're being sent people to guide you. Um, and there is someone that wants to come out of conflict with you, but do they really? They want a reconciliation. Let's get some cards. Let's just pull a few cards. All right, let's see. Okay, the opposites. Oh dear Lord, it's not a day. Okay, so for some of you, there may be a court situation where you have to take care of paperwork, legal paperwork, or a situation like that. Just keep that in mind. Now, here's the opposite. In this deck, these two cards mean two different things. This one is working like a slave for people that don't appreciate you day in, day out, and you hate it, okay? And then this one is working on your gift, and they dress better because look, when you work on your gift, you will be abundant, you will have prosperity, you will have enough money, and you're expecting. Some of you are expecting or waiting for. You're in an energy of waiting for your victory, I guess. But the doors are going to be opening up. And there's marriage here, but yeah, so there may be court a situation here for some of you. And false person is coming out. Let's clarify some of these, and then we'll do finance cards. Let's clarify some of these. Let's see what's going on. See what's going on. Okay, so let's clarify. Not that we want to clarify victory, but let's just see where that's leading. Whoa. Okay, so you're having victory when it comes to love or self-love, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and also there's an Aries here, Emperor energy. So you're taking control. You could be having dealings with someone. I think this is a couple. I think this is love. This is when it comes to a relationship. Okay, truthfully, because I see the Two of Cups here. So you will be having victory. When it comes to, yeah, because there was a lot of competition, people that are not giving you their time, etc. Let's clarify this expecting. So there is a decision that needs to be made, an emotional decision. You need to cut someone out. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get something. Hold on. Okay, we turn that off. Sorry about that. It's a little too loud. Okay. All right, so there's someone that you need to cut off. Someone's going to be trying to message you, but you have a decision to make. Spirit is saying, yeah, cut off. Look at this. That's your energy, Libra. Cutting someone off. There's somebody that, you know, while you wait for this partnership to grow or whatever, you got to cut somebody off. Somebody's going to be messaging you, and Spirit is saying, walk away. Thank you for the confirmation. So you have to walk away. You got to cut them off because it's not an equal give and take. It's not an equal give and take. And right underneath that, there is an equal give and take with a soulmate. So this person is tied into people. He or she has other energies going on. So love. Yeah, but you're in a state of appreciation and being positive. So everything that you don't see, you will see. Birds are our significance. So, you know, animals can communicate with you. I'm saying trippy stuff. You will feel like you have a download if you have animals or birds around you. What is happening? What are you thinking when birds or animals come near you? What were you thinking at the moment? That is a message. You'll have clarity to move forward. Chariot card, Cancer energy here. Let's see what else. Let's clarify. Not that we need to, but walking away. Yeah, walking away. You know, you're going to have a wish fulfillment and good news when you walk away. Aquarius energy here. I just have to mention. Someone is burdensome. There's too much to carry. It's a problem. They're not positive. And you may be disappointed with choices, but something will come in. Something good is coming in. Let's clarify this working toil and labor card where it's like slaving away. This is finances. This is finances or something, a financial burden or something. Yeah, heartbreak over choices. You have heartbreak over like what to do, what jobs. You're sick and tired of the jobs are all being the same because you're probably not supposed to be in a regular job. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to do something that you're good at that comes very easy for you. That's your talent. Everybody has a talent. You're gonna have a conversation. So there's a conversation when it comes to finances. Yeah, for your money, and there's a relationship. There's someone you gotta block, but there is a relationship coming, and it's a power couple. Yes, because the Ten of Pentacles is a relationship, but it's also money. Let me see what we have for finances while we're at it. Let's get some financial cards. All right, let's see. Um, yeah, there's finances. You know, you're heading in the right direction. A job offer. So there's an energy of new job because money was not coming in. Loan denied. There's not enough money. But Spirit is saying you heading in the right direction as long as you make this big decision. So this is a decision. This decision, I just clarified it, is with money. This is with finances, of course, with love as well. But and look what Spirit is saying. Use your creativity. It's the name of the game. When you use your creativity, you will have money. There's going to be training. You're going to be training a new opportunity, and you will be able to purchase things. There may be a car that needs to have um, be replaced or etc. Um, let's see why these are mix and match. Hold on, my deck. Okay, trying to get some finance cards, but all right. Let's see a couple more financial cards, and then we'll do some love cards and wrap up. Okay, so there have been some mistakes. Spirit wants you to take responsibility for some recklessness, like some mistakes with overspending, not saving, etc. And you are being put in alignment to have a dream home. And there is pressure because you have to have a lot of responsibility. But entrepreneurs coming out with you, Libra. You're supposed to be a leader. Your charm, you know, is supposed to help you. You're going to be connected with people that can help you. Connection is here, and empowerment. So you're going to be discovering what it is that you want to do or would like to do. Okay, let's get some love cards. Got some love cards to wrap up this reading. And then we'll do Gemini. Deception with reconciliation. Always the same thing. You were separated. Like someone, if someone left you and they're not communicating, that's your answer. Separation is here as well for you. With a reconciliation from a liar, you know, and that's not going to work. Keep an open mind. You have new love. Look, new love was at the bottom. I didn't realize. So you keep an open mind. The person that you end up with is going to be different, and they will be committed because I see marriage, you know, etc. The person's going to be different than who you've been dealing with. You're going on, you know, spending time with someone, date, but you have a decision also to make. You're in your head a lot right now. So old or new, etc. And Spirit is saying that was unrequited love. That card has not come out. You have a little bit of attachment in your energy to to a person that you were separated from. You were separated. It was a rescue mission to rescue you from ending up. Like I have a shorts called Extraction, I think, and I said Spirit extracted this person to stop you from sleeping with the enemy. Okay, to stop you from sleeping with the enemy. The Spirit and the angels and your ancestors know who's good for you, what is not good for you. And if something is not working out, you were in separation, that's your answer. That's supposed to happen because you have enchanted love coming in. The Spirit is saying slow down. You cannot control a situation or how someone acts. But you do have a life partner, so the decision seems clear here, and you're using the law of attraction, but there's some confusion for some of you of staying with a person. You have a spiritual awakening. And self-love and self-care. When you love yourself enough, you know that what you deserve and what you don't deserve. And what you don't deserve is to give the stage to someone to hurt you again, to lie to you again, because whoever this is, this person that you've dealt with or whatever, no matter if it was years ago or whatever, that's in your energy, the person on your mind is lying. It's not coming out very good at all. And you don't want to start from scratch like in that episode on Martin where he was at the DMV. He got to start all over because he done messed up and didn't learn the lesson. Didn't know what he was supposed to have. So make sure you got all your paperwork in order, all your lessons, add to cart, so that you won't repeat them. You don't have time. You got an empire of abundance here, that is coming towards you, so you don't have time. Okay, thank you. That was Libra. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Let's see what we got. What you got for us, Gemini, today. Let's put that over there. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the team. Members get free reading, free like a abbreviated personal reading once a month in the lives when I go live and do readings. Because these are sign readings for the signs, but I also go live to do readings, as you guys know. A lot of you may know. And I do like short and personal readings for super chats, etc. Or you can book a reading with me. Um, and check out my website, foxybluesecretgarden.com. Crystals, all the manifestation sprays, etc. Stuff, yeah, protection sprays, things to manifest for you, and things for your mind, body, and spirit, um, etc. Okay, so let's do Libra. Let's get your Gemini. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. Front and center, or if you have Gemini. The Sun card. Happiness. Celebrations. That's what's on your mind and your energy right now. Okay? Celebrations. New celebrations. Let's see. Daughter Spirit is here. That is fantastic. That means you have learned so much. You're like ascending masters. So you're learning to really have an open communication with Spirit, and know how to do this thing called life. Fourth chakra, so you're dealing with heartbreak, pain, like you're learning, you're healing from that. That's what I get from that. The garden and the gate. So there is something that you have to take a leap of faith, or you're taking a leap of faith with life changes. You just got to do it. You're already in it, Gemini. You can't. The answer, the key is around her neck. The answer already lies within you. Cheesy line, but it's true. Sixth chakra. So you're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of information of what you should be doing, and a lot of good ideas. That spirit putting you in alignment with abundance. All you have to do is believe. Do not fear for stuff that didn't happen again. And as I was saying in the Aquarius reading, anxiety is like you created a future where something doesn't work out. It's chaos, is mayhem, is devastation. So why not create, where envision or picture where something does work out? Like, I'm gonna have enough. I'm gonna be okay. Brainwash yourself into thinking and being in that energy. Because when you're in that energy, that's what you get, and things will have a funny way of working out. When people used to say think positive, because that's what it is. So you have a caring connection, yin and yang here, and a lot of your chakras. You need to go outside barefoot, ground yourself, be around water, take a spiritual bath, meditate, do the works, because a lot of your chakras are all over the place. Nervous energy, second chakra. So you're going to be activating your passions, and money's on the horizon. Yeah, you got to take a leap of faith, so that the door to value is trying to open up, so that you can meet your abundance. Let's get some financial cards real quick for Gemini. Hit the like button if you are resonating with this. Okay, so yes, Gemini, focus your mind. Your mind is going a mile a minute, so just focus on what's important, and just take it easy. Have time to breathe, and just don't overexert yourself. Do not overexert yourself when it comes to money. So focus on the thing that you want to do, that's the most important, most passionate, and believe that things are going to work out. Your sacral chakra right here, your solar plexus. So it's either faith versus fear. Believe that things will go your way, and that things will work out. You will be meeting the freedom of time, having the freedom of time. You work when you want to, and your only competition is yourself. Okay, so the only competition is you. Get better every week. Learn something. It's what I say to everybody. If you get so great, people are not learning and improving themselves, then who can compete with you? So envision the life that you want, and and you know, take intended actions to get that money. You understand? So take actions, positive actions. Like, don't just Netflix and manifest. You know, don't just be like, yeah, it's coming by. Take intended actions. Your debt will be paid. Money is coming. You will be selling or just selling your gift. You know, solving someone's problem is like, you know, working for yourself. Loan being approved. So you will be approved of a loan. There are some unexpected expenses, but you will have enough. Entrepreneurs coming up again. All right, let's clarify some of these energies, and then we'll do love energy and wrap that up. Okay, so sun card, happiness. You're transforming. Your finances are transforming. Scorpio energy. So the sun card is you may be collaborating with people. Also, there are endings. You know, drastic endings as well. Yeah, you're on Empress mode. Okay, so this is about the happiness that you're coming into is stability. Okay, stability, Gemini. Let's clarify daughter spirit real quick. Daughter spirit. Victory. Your spirituality and your psychic abilities and your psychic intuition and the downloads and ideas that are coming to you are going to give you absolute mastery and victory, and it's going to translate into wealth. You're heading in the right direction. You're heading in the right direction. So you are ascending, like I said, ascended masters. You're going to a very high level of spirituality. People that are very you know, high level, they're like spiritual magicians. You can attract anything, and it comes fast because you know. So just get out of your head. Don't worry about things, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Lord have mercy. You have victory in the Wheel of Fortune. This is a more abundance than you already got, or that Spirit showed you. Because I feel like Spirit showed you a little bit of abundance, but victory with the Wheel of Fortune, that is unleashing. Finances are being released to you at this time, Gemini. Okay, finances are being released to you. Let's get yeah, be careful with people. Walk away from people that are shisty, grimy liars. So be careful with people that you cannot trust, and you know who you cannot trust. Some frenemies, people that became were friends, are, you know, I feel like something's turning. There's someone, fire sign could be. Just be careful with this person. There's a fire sign woman here. Just be careful. Yeah, block. You're gonna be blocking people. Doesn't only have to be a fire sign, you know, but it's a person here that you gotta be careful with. That is jealous of your connection or just whatever. So cannot be trusted. But your intuition, daughter spirit is here, so you will be divinely guided to get rid of them. So continue to work and be stable. You will be stable, grounded. The yin and yang is here, so it's a power couple. You will be lined up with someone that's very ambitious here. Let's see. Let's get a couple cards. Yeah, yeah. There is yeah, love. So something that started out small is going to be growing. This is the energy of new love. For those of you, or if you're already in a relationship, it's a relationship that's going to grow. You've been through heck, you know, and you're getting rid of players. There's, you know, there's someone that's gonna come back that's jealous of the fact that you're settling down. There's temptations, so be careful with temptations. You have a soulmate here after heartbreak. So you have been, you know, burdened by choices. You're confused, but there is a soulmate energy. Two of Cups with the Four of Wands. Moving in, new energy. Okay, so let's finish this. Let's finish this, and then I'm going to go live again for the water signs. Okay, the best part of your life is here. Family and friends, a lot of gathering, happiness, memories. So you are looking at things that already ended and that didn't work out in the past, but there might be someone that, you know, comes right in the nick of time when you getting into a relationship or something. they're going to try to circle back the block, so be careful. There is exciting news, and the best part of your life is coming up with a relationship. You're tapping into your higher self. You are a magician. So, yeah, fantastic cards. That's right, Southwest. Soulmate. Look, look, look. Okay, you're being put with a soulmate. And children. Some of you are going to be having children. There are children here. The talk of children is important, or is going on right now, or it's going to happen. It's very important. Something with the children, okay? So that's your reading for Gemini. Much love, happiness, etc. For that. I'm gonna close this. If you want to follow, there's a reason why I'm doing this. I want to separate the readings. I want to separate the readings. And, I'm always experimenting to see what works. That's part of my journey. So I'm going to close this live and then open up the live for water signs, okay? All right? Southwest and friends. And cherry blossom, anybody else that's water sign. Because I want to separate them just to try something. I keep playing these games of experimenting. That's what we like to do. We experiment, see what works, try new things. All right, so I'll be back I'm going to close this live and then I'll come right back. I'm going to come right back with the water signs. I'm trying to knock this out. See how many I could do today. If not, I'll continue tomorrow. So I'm going to do the water sign right now. Trying to find out. Okay. Very good. All right, let's see. And this is only for subscribers to comment. So everybody that's commenting is a subscriber. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your subscription. And if for personal reading, you could contact me. Hi, Foxy. Aries sign. I have Virgo moon, Earth sun, Scorpio. Yeah, you got a smorgasbord of everything. Water, emotions, stability, strategic, analyzation, step by step with the Virgo stuff. You got a lot going on. Yeah, and analytical. Bless your heart. All right, so, what y'all saying? Yeah, I just wanted to let that go. The multiple signs reading. Yeah, you're gonna rock with me for the whole thing. That's right. You're gonna rock with me for the whole thing. I'll be right back. Yeah, rock with me. That's right. Okay. Let me start with the water signs.